Hey everyone, what is up? Welcome back, Forever Skies. So I waited a little bit so I could check out your comments. I actually had, I don't know, about 5 days since I recorded the last episode until it was time to play again. One thing someone mentioned that my suit does have a flashlight, and it's F. That's going to help out a lot. And someone else commented, said maybe I shouldn't, like when a storm comes, I shouldn't be just sitting up top like I do. And I get that. In a way, I'm kind of, too bothered to, like, if I'm here, am I going to go down there? Or the radio towers are pretty tall. The wind farms, if I remember right, were taller than the radio towers. And when this game first started, I got struck a bunch on a regular radio tower. So not really going to worry about that too much unless like Destruction 2.0 happens. So appreciate the comments though. It's very helpful. So I think since the last episode, I haven't left yet. There's still a lot to do here. I did get bit by one of those thingies, and it turns out that one of the plants up there is the cure. So there's that. And I made a crossbow somewhere here. Here it is. I made a crossbow so I could get rid of that guy. But there's a lot to do up there. There is a computer up there that I need to bring a battery. But if we look at this, so I did do what I said. I expanded. Now I bumped this side out, right? By one. To put one here. This is new, and then I bumped it back. So originally I was here, I bumped it back and out. So we've got basically 6 spaces here. Now this ground here is something I had unlocked, I don't know, not too long ago. Steel floors. So I guess this is not like this is an incomplete floor here. That's steel, and I don't have any more stuff to do it. I built the... Forgive me if I'm going over some of this stuff like I did before, because it's been a little bit. So this is that upgraded a fabricator, right? So we have our basic fabricator here, then our upgraded fabricator. And the only things we have in here, we have an upgraded turbine, upgraded engines, and a filtering bottle. I'm like, wait a minute, filtering bottle? I went up and I did find one more green colander up there. And I made a filtering bottle. And I'm not carrying it. I think it's over here. It's right here. So, bottles equip a filter that purifies contaminated water. And it takes, I don't know, X amount of time. I thought maybe I would just grab water, from a facility. Then I could, it takes time. It's like an hour for it to actually... filter. So instead, well, I mean, I still have it. I can still use it, but I made the larger bottles. I was confusing myself. I thought this was 5 bottles, right? You make one, it says 0 of 5. It's not. It's 5 drinks, 5 whatever, 5 uses. So typical meaty not reading the screen. Anyway, this is a bottle, and it's got 5 uses on it. So I went and I made the 20, or the large bottle, and it's 20 uses. So what I do is I will fill up this with dirty water, right? And then it'll be ready to go no matter what to go into here. And as I fill this, I will just fill up my clean water, and then I can drink from this. And once this runs out, then I can start just pumping this in there, and I won't have to keep using the making the membranes for the condenser here. So that's waiting. And then in here as well, I'm using the smaller bottles. I was contemplating doing another large bottle and putting that in here, but I think with the smaller bottles, it's like this. There's 3 in there right now. I think if I take this clean water, yeah, it went in this guy, and it filled this guy. So you can put that back in, and we have 5. One really cool thing that came out of my unlocks is this guy. So we had 2 different lures that we could use, or that we could make food, right? So the simple one, this is the one I've been using. So this has got 3 uses and 20 to 30 catch time, whatever that is. Then we had the advanced one, which is 6 uses, 10 to 20 catch time. Then I unlock the unique one, and it's got 10 uses, 5 to 15 catch, but it attracts the best things out of the dust, like this guy. Oh, this is one of those things that bit me up there. I boiled him up and I'm gonna eat him. But it'll bring up like the big moths and stuff where it's like it'll completely fill my bar up. You can see I've got some boiled patat. I think this is what cured me when I got bit by this guy. And I was up there just chopping stuff. I ended up, when you chop some of the stuff, it gives you 2 different things. And instead of wasting them, I just cooked them. I've got a day left on those. 2 days on this canola and 2 days on this guy. So 50 food, 30 energy. These are just foods, and this is just food, small amount of food. So we got that going for us. All right. So I didn't do a good job with this. I thought I could fit the 3rd lifter right in the middle there, and it wouldn't fit because it was hitting these. So I have it on the side right now. What I'll probably end up doing, it requires one of these to make the advanced one. So we'll probably maybe take these 2 and make advanced ones, and then I'll have the lift that I need. Let's see. I forget what it was. Probably polymer. Yeah, polymer. We got to use our basic turbine, a motherboard, which we have to craft, and then 4 polymer. Now, you can see how I've organized this stuff. I've got metals. Pretty good amount of metals there. Wait a minute. Okay, so I haven't played in a while. There may have been an update. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. Weren't these only 2 rows before? 1, 2 rows? There wasn't a 3rd row here. Because look, I think there was an upgrade since I've played, and they expanded the storage boxes. Because if you look, nothing is going to be on that bottom row in any of these boxes. Yep. They expanded the storage boxes on me. Nice! Because I was hoping to find a, quote, large storage box. So look, they've expanded these. That is super helpful. Because otherwise, you just end up with storage boxes everywhere. Anyway, I've got metals here. I was sitting on my 2 turrets getting... Wow, you go through this stuff, synthetic, so fast. Anyway, I was getting synthetics and metals at the same time. So I've got a metals box. This is my solid state battery box. We're going to have to use one of these. In here, I've got some machine parts, some electrical elements, circuit boards, and a little bit of glass. We've got epoxy, and I've got 2 polymers there, some copper, this is my repair patches, and here's some of the overflow of the food that I was cooking. And then this was kind of like my stuff I had in my inventory that I didn't really want to carry, as is the water bottles and plastic scrap. Now the helium, it looks like they changed some of the stacking too. I believe the helium only used to stack to 5, so it looks like some things have changed. Let's see, where would I guess maybe helium in here. Can kind of reorganize some of these things. I'm gonna take these foods out of here and put them in this. This will be like the one that I reference, like that. And then I think maybe that's 2 days, 1 day, 25 food. Let's eat that one right now. I'm gonna move these over to here, the plastics. This is good. That's good, and that's good. Okay, so that's my organization with that. Now, it's telling us to... Okay, so I found that computer up there, so my mission now is to power up the computer. It was telling me to find something else, but I didn't have any kind of indication of where that something else could have been. I mean, we still have these exclamation points, which is probably facilities like what I'm on right now. So I say we go... try and power up this computer and hopefully not fall off. I actually fell through a couple of times, but luckily I actually could get that glass right there too with this cooker. It's funny because when it's daytime I was grabbing water out of there too, by the way. When it's daytime, no storms, it's really nice and bright. And then at night, I fell through there. At night, I couldn't even see in here. There's some more glass there. I'm just gonna take a quick peek in here while it's light. Make sure I got all the stuff out of here, which I didn't. Some more polymers there. That's weird. How did I miss polymers? Anyway. Okay. Oh, I missed that jump. Trying to like start going forward and then jumping is a little bit of a chore. Maybe these respawned in here or something. I don't know. It was dark. It was dark when I was in these places, but I did take... Okay, so... That was the other thing. I was using one of the large bottles to grab this stuff, too. Wow, look at all this stuff. Either I didn't see it, or some of it has respawned since I've been in here last. The plant bottle oil. There's still some in here. Okay. And then we've got this place over here. Wow. That looks like it's a place that I haven't been yet. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna zap that glass off there if I can. I'm also gonna bring You gotta be mindful, like with your bottles. Like, I don't want to put. I did put polymer in one of the bottles that I have my water that was using water, but now that I can actually see, it just seems like maybe some of this stuff respawned, because I was hitting this pretty good before. I don't mind it respawning. Could have been with the update, you know. Like this one here, I definitely cooked all this stuff off here. That's how I got a lot of the metals too. You get a fair amount of metals off this. You see, there's a ton of stuff there. See it all glistening. Getting the glass now while I can, that was something that I wasn't getting before. And these bigger facilities like this seem to have a lot of little patches of glass around. A lot of things still... Oh, that is so scary. I'm not sure I should have this out on the corner. Like, maybe it should be back a little bit. I think some point I'm gonna fall off there. Let's just go with that. All right, so I grabbed some metals, another 55 metals, and then we got some more glass, and we got some more polymer. Now we might have enough. Actually, we just needed 8. I think we needed 8 polymer to make the upgraded lift fans. We brought this. Now, what bottles do I have? I do have a bottle available here. This one's empty. See, if I want to fill this with water, I need to get a little bit of dirty water in it, because if I go to hit the oil, it's gonna fill in there first. This is the part that's a little difficult. If I drag this in, right, and it's gonna, who knows, maybe it's the first one in order. Maybe we should try that. So if I do that, and I'm gonna bring this in and put that there, we'll see if the water fills first. And maybe that's the way we can control which bottles get filled with what. It's starting to get dark now. Yeah, it looks like you go into it from that side over there. Alright, so I put this one first. I'm just gonna stop at 5. Yeah, it is filling this one. So what you gotta do is, though, be careful not to go over 20, because then it'll start filling my other one that I want. Okay, so that's that dirty water. Now we're gonna fill this one with the that oil that's in that one. We went down there. Oh, look at, yeah, there's plant oil in here. Consumed old canned water. Bloop. Epoxy. Did I not come in here? Ooh, the light is real. I love the light. I think I will make a larger thing for these oils. It's 3 per bucket, right? Yeah, it's 3 per bucket, so. Nice. It's getting dark. It's getting dark. So that, the dirty water I just got from there, I just keep that until, like I said, until this thing goes down, and then I'll start dumping this in. I mean, I can start dumping it in now, so it's just ready. Always have clean water. It goes pretty fast, like whatever that is, the osmosis effect, or I think we'll put some in here. And that should have taken 5 out of here. See, it does 5 at a time, but then I only drink once, you know? Okay. So we got that stuff. I'm thinking about, should I make a lift fan? Let's see, if we grab the polymers, probably these. I need circuit boards and copper. Let's see, and we need 2 motherboards. I don't remember what the recipe was for the motherboards. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna make those 2 lift fans on the back, you know? Should be good. Forget what they were. It'll tell me. Because right now, with 3 regular lift fans, I have a total lift of...
Printing completed.
I think it's 290 is my lift. Does it say anywhere? I mean, it should say on here. It says 0%, 282, but I landed on here. I think it's 290 is where I'm at. Studies. We still got a lot of studies to do. Database, documentation, to-do list. Make your way through a doorway blocked by vines. I did that one. Find an overgrown glass house. That's what I found here. Land on a new discovery with 3 flashing lights. That's this one as well. All of these here is this facility I'm at. Now it's one soon to power up the computer, so that's good. Well, that's good. All right, 1 motherboard. I need 1 more, but I don't. Oh, it's 10 copper. Wow, not cheap on the copper front. So the good thing is that I'm kind of picking up on the fact that to get batteries, you can go to wind farms or radio, and good scraps at radio. To get copper, you got to go to the wind farms, and then polymer and this stuff, epoxy, are found here.
Printing completed.
Right. So now to make these guys, I need 2 motherboards, 8 polymers, and 2 basic turbines. So I will go grab the 2 basic turbines. Back here. This guy.
Maximum flight altitude reduced.
Maximum flight altitude reduced to 270.
Maximum flight altitude
250.
reduced.
Okay, so 250 is where I started. Like, we couldn't lift off from where we're at right now if we tried. So we're going to do a turbine upgrade. Is this the first? I don't think it's the first time using this. I did make something in here. Now what about the large bottle? It takes an empty bottle, 5 polymer, and synthetics. Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough polymer right now. Put the epoxy away. We're down to 1 circuit board, so that's not good. We're down to 1 plastic scrap too, so that's not good either. Takes a while to make this sucker, doesn't it?
Printing completed.
Okay. Making a... Oh, I made the filtering bottle. That's what I made. All right. So we're going to say that we're at 290 on my lift. And we got this upgraded guy here. I don't know if it's going to be like way bigger or what. I'm trying to put it out as far as I can. Up and over. That engine is
Maximum flight altitude
probably
increased.
right there. I put the engines there just because it looks right. I could move the engine up to here, and I might be able to push this. Maybe I should try that. Why is that saying cannot?
Printing completed.
Oh, because it's got fuel in it. So let's take the fuel out, and we're gonna pick this engine up.
Maximum flight speed reduced. Maximum flight speed increased.
Put it right there for now. Grab this guy. See just how far over we can actually tuck that thing. Doesn't look like much more than I got over there, does it? Come on.
Maximum flight altitude increased.
320. Okay, we're good. We're good. So I've got this a little over halfway off, and this one, see, I'd have to bring it down, and I could move it over a little bit. It might be enough, actually. So let me grab this. I'm gonna move this guy
Maximum flight speed reduced.
to here
Maximum flight speed
and
increased.
put this in there, and then I'm gonna try and move this guy out.
Maximum flight altitude reduced. Maximum
To
flight
there.
altitude increased.
Let's see if I can get this one to fit back here now. It's
Maximum
really about
flight
looks
altitude
more than
reduced.
anything. Oh yeah, there we go.
Maximum flight
Perfect.
altitude increased.
Oh, that looks good. So those are the upgraded ones, and that's a standard one. But we've already lifted up to 320 from 290. So, depending on if we hit another area, eventually when I get more stuff, I can make this a third one, and we'll go up even higher. We can get upgraded engines to get to places faster. But I'm gonna like upgraded engines, transformers, and more polymer. So that's a thing. All right. Now, I've got, as far as this goes, the extractor. We still need that energy crystal. We've got to be led to the facility that's going to do that. The research of bruise flour and lobster chili to get rid of that. There should be some here. I have to. I was up there and I forgot what they were. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jot this down. So bruise flour, right, and chili, lobster chili. Okay, that way I know what to get. And then the fabricator. This is weird. One. How did I make one? I didn't make one. Maybe it came with one. But this is this right here. Basic fabricator. So anyway. Alright. Let's go. Let's see. I'm kind of hungry and I'm kind of down on energy. So if we eat this guy, that just maxed out our food. Brought our energy way up. We're good there. Okay. Let's go power this thing up. Polymers in there. We got that. Got our knife. It's funny, the knife, that I have right here, number 3. This guy. So when I hit the vines, it's like 1, 2, exhausted. I can hit like 2 times before I completely exhaust my stamina. kind of crazy. Wait, I still have this. Forget what did I use the plant oil for? Was I making polymers with plant oil? I think plant oil and probably synthetics, of course, which I'm at low on. I said I was going to do a bunch of synthetic farming, which I did, and I kept using it. That's all on the other side there. Yeah. So it's like depends on time of day sometimes. But switching back and forth between these. More metal. So I sat in here doing this for a while.
Caution. A storm is
Storm's coming. Good thing is I've got a fair amount of repair kits from either building them myself or finding them. Alright, so just want to check. What was I using all the yeah, so there we go. Plant oil and synthetics. 20. So we want to use that oil up, right? It's kind of hard to see when this is going. I'm up pretty high, so I should get struck pretty good. It's like I don't know if I have these open still. I close these off with regular like plastic. I can upgrade these to metal as well, these things. I don't know if I should put something in here yet because it kind of makes it light in here. Like I can see better in here. I mean, I probably should block this one in with this one just because that's where that stuff could get struck by lightning. Let's see, what are the walls? That's the scanner. Alright, so door, metal. See, I can make metal walls now with synthetics and metals. It's just better protection. And then metal floor / ceiling, same thing. That's what I did right there. Alright, let me grab some metals. See, that one's blocked by equipment. It must be that one right there. So I'll have to grab this out of it. Pick it up. I actually like the cooker there. I like the cooker here. Because it's close to the water and everything else. I like it right there. I don't know why. So in order to put it down there, I'd have to pick up these dang crates. Because I had to do it with all this stuff. I didn't do that one yet. Alright, storm is gone. I didn't hear it hit anything, so... Well, you guys have been dilly-dallying a little bit here, so... Let's get up. There's still a lot to do here, but I think once we power this computer up, it's going to tell us... Probably give us a location of somewhere to go. Now it was... I think it was in a... Where was it? Yeah, this guy in here bit me. The one that was right there? I hear one. There he is. So, we can boil this fool. Alright, here's a bruise flower. We need a bruise flower, and we need chili to just unlock the first aid stuff, so... Yeah, that dude bit me in there. There was another one, like, somewhere else. Wow, this is, Alright, I think the computer is in there. There's another one of those, cantaloupes or whatever they were called. The computer's over there. Okay, yeah. So I start chopping this stuff in a... What do we need? Chili. That's bruise flour, bruise flour. It's a little hard to see. So the computer's right there. All right, so now you'll get to see what what happens with the knife. Oh, maybe they changed it. Ah, I think they must have adjusted that too, because I would have been completely exhausted. A lot of bruise flower. I don't know what else. Bruise flower. Take poster, crossbreeding. I have that poster. Take that one. I guess we'll take them. All right. So where does the power go? Power goes that way. Is it in here? Oh, it's right there. You can see it's giving us biomass when those, but when you cut the tree-looking things in there, it gives you biomass and some flowers, so. Flower breeding test results. Find the surface lift location, reach the marker, use the computer. Okay, flower breeding test results. Latest breeding shows strong positive reactions to pollution after a few days of exposure to sulfates. It clearly flourishes. In contrast, gradually dies in a clean atmosphere. Okay. Still have a lot of testing ahead of us before we can create a plant that purifies the atmosphere. However, we can give a little color to this gray and sad reality. Sample location coordinates for the location radar. Interesting. That number there. Just in case, I want to write that number down and see if that relates to something on my radar thing. So 40F0-3D AO 6677. No coordinates that I know of. Okay. Find surface lift location. Find surface, get information about the world under dust. Reach the exclamation marker on the radar. Problem is, I had find coordinates. Yeah, found the coordinates. I have a lot of exclamation marks on there, so to differentiate between them. There's a lot of glass up here. I don't really have an angle on it. Oh, what the? Oh, allegedly I can bust through glass and hurt myself. Okay, I never tried that before. Is this the chili? No, those are the... So, I found that those things give us energy. And look, here's the thing. I said this already, but I can't just go and gather all this stuff. It's just gonna spoil, right? It's just gonna spoil. I don't even know if I went up here. Still looking for some chili. I know I saw some. Gotta watch this glass. There, lobster chili. All right. At least we can unlock the blueprint for first aid kits. There might be a lot more stuff here, but let's go take a look at the radar at least, see if okay, so I think I start, oh yeah, let's go ahead and fall down here. There's a lot of little stuff up there. What's higher than this? I mean, these big buildings like that. I wonder if I'm going to get an advanced version of these laser beams that give me more range. The deck extractor, like, it doesn't have a whole lot of range right now. We should be able to get rid of this guy now. That's good. All right, let's look at the radar. All right, cool. So all those these guys here, the shape of them.
Research finalized.
Okay, we got the first aid kit done. So if you look, you've got this guy here. That's a radar tower. Wind farm. Now we've got the look of these things. We can see these are green. We'll call them greenhouses, right? Greenhouse, two greenhouses, greenhouse, wind farm, greenhouse. So obviously, we got to go here. And that is northwest, and it's showing it's through the mountains. Nor... Do I have to lift over those mountains? Maybe that's where the lift thing is all about now. I mean, I could go through there, right, and go around, or... Just wondered, should I upgrade this guy? I don't think I have enough to make... The motherboard, I have one more circuit board. It takes 3. Yeah, so I can't make another one. Alright, so we should be able to actually take this guy and boil him down. And then we'll put that in there. And we've got some biomass. So with biomass, I think we can make some kind of fuel. 1 day on that. Eat that. Coffee nut. So it gives you 15 energy. Eating it raw is not advised. So we could cook this down too. Well, that's a big poster there. There. It's a big poster. We got another poster here. I think this is the same one that I have. Yeah, it's that guy. Yeah, it just gives a little bit of a different look to the inside. So, here's what I'm thinking, right? So we got radar tower, wind farm, right? Obviously, I didn't go to that one because it's still blinking. That one I went to. That one I didn't go to. Or at least I didn't take the battery. But as I go, and I need stuff, you know, I'm going to have to stop at these things and get stuff, right? And that's pretty cool. So there's that, and then we'll cook this nut down. Boil it. I think I'm ready to go from here. I can't... Now, you see these lights blinking? Makes me think that there is a... That's interesting. That's where that stuff was laying before it's not there. Makes me think that there's a battery here to run those, but I don't see it. And I just used a battery. That's where I originally landed and came up. So who knows? Not super concerned about it. I mean, I go get a battery right there. Alright, so let's take off. We're going to take off towards that wind farm over there. Because that's on the way through that canyon. Really, I need to go over that, but I don't think I'm going to have the ability to do that. So let's just look at your cooker's finished. It's windscreen. I need some of those windshield wipers. So we only can go 27 kilometers per hour. So when I can upgrade those engines, I will. I mean, I could put more of the same, but I'd rather just upgrade them as quick as I can, have less of that kind of debris sitting. It's a little bit less clutter, a little clutter-free airship. When it's like this, hydration, yeah, I got it. Can't really see much when it's like this. I may have landed here and just not taken the stuff. But I could use some more copper, whatever else. Start going down.
Unknown location reached.
Unknown location reached. I'm looking to see if I can... It's hard to see if I can see any copper. Copper right there. Which it would be, right? You would have copper on these things. I don't know if I can reach those over there. That I did see these. Oh yeah. I'm just getting whatever I can out of this little building. Little glass and a little metal. Always need that stuff. probably good. Land this sucker. I think the best thing to do is have my nose almost sticking off.
Uncharted area. The
Uncharted area.
analysis
Preliminary
started.
analysis started. Crash site. New database entry.
Analysis completed. Detect
Improvised
new
power
objects
plants built on
requiring
high-rise
scanning.
steel structures produce electrical power. District source of... Oh, that's weird. They may have done that because it's a... because there was an update or something. I'll see after this episode. I've already visited these things. You can see I'm at 46% on them. Crash site. Yeah. Alright. Oh, jeez. Kind of went off to the side there. There's more copper there. Ooh, nice. I haven't got machine parts in a while. Alright. Ooh, data card. What do we get? A viewing corner. Oh, that's cool. A viewing corner actually could go out front. So these guys here, I have those lanterns. I wonder if I can actually turn them on, you know? Oh, well, it's like when you pick it up, you can't get rid of it. Ooh, 2 circuit boards. That's good. That, with the one that we have, we could make one more lift thing if we wanted to. Good amount of machine parts in this joint. See, once I get that hand scanner, or hand destroyer, I can come in here and destroy all the glass, all the metal, everything that I want. And really, like, you really end up taking a... Oh, shoot! That launched me forward. You really end up, like, clearing out the facility. Like, there's no reason to... Look at that one out there. Like, really? They want me to go out there and die somehow? Oh. Yeah. That... that helium is going to be on its own. They really make you walk on the edge of things, don't they? Where is the, where's the power on this? I need another battery. I don't see where the power panel is. Maybe it's up here. Or it's on the back side, isn't it? There it is, there. Alright, I know what it's gonna do to me here. It's gonna make me drop down to that helium and walk that plank. That's what it's gonna do. Yep, that's exactly what it's gonna do. Alright. Oh. that didn't feel very good. Just saying. Alright. Get me back to my ship, please. So I think, was that the one that I saw that... I think that's the one that I saw that still had copper. Okay, that was pretty good. Alright, so now we take our copper. 30 copper. Oh, look at this. This copper. Yeah, it is definitely an update, because this stacked to 20 before. You just saw everything I had in here stacked in one place. And these stacked to 100 now. Wow, they did that's a really good update. I can appreciate the heck out of that. And these stacked to 10 now? Okay. Good on you guys. Good on you for that. Because, honestly, you don't want to make it a... you don't want to make it like a stacking simulator, right? Okay. Put that in there. Some Synthetics. Repair kits. Boiled. Oh, that stuff is... It's going away. Yep. Rotten food. Ah! I literally just clicked it and it went rotten. Good thing I didn't eat it.
Hydration level is decreasing.
Yeah, so you see what I mean? I had these. Split, quick move, use, move. I just want, how do I throw these away? Can I just dump them? Yeah, there we go. Okay, you can dump them. So, that's what I was talking about. It's like, you gather all the stuff. It's gonna go off on you. It's gonna go bad. So, I guess the good thing about me not finding the battery on that greenhouse is that I'll be able to find the greenhouse. I mean, I can find it on here too, but be able to find the greenhouse and, whatchamacallit, still get food, right? So, here's what I'm going to do. I have an idea. I'm going to double check here in a second. Let me just grab a couple of these. I'm going to sit here and probably do this a little bit for synthetics. And then I want to make the better engines because it seems like we have a ways to go. As long as I have... So it takes polymer and transformers, and the transformers are... Okay, machine parts... I have 10 of those electrical ones. How many transformers does it take? 4. Wow. That's expensive. And it takes, yeah, I won't be able to do that. Alright, we'll just have to kind of deal with what we got going, I guess. Alright, we'll come back next episode. We will head off through there. Through that gap, I guess. I mean, I can try and go to full elevation here and see if I can shoot through there, because really where we need to go from where I'm at right now is west, like southwest, which is over there. And going that way is the wrong way. Maybe we could hug this edge. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one, you guys. I'm going to collect some of this stuff, and I'll catch up with you all in the next episode. Thanks for watching.